regional round of the NISM SEBI National Financial Literacy Quiz being hosted today at the Symbiosis University of Applied Sciences, Indore. So it's heartening to see the crowd here, and we have around 57 teams from Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. So it's a commendable participation, just 2 states and around 60 teams. Wonderful. So as you may be aware, this initiative is of that of NISM and SEBI as a part of a broader advocacy efforts to strengthen financial literacy among young learners. And it's particularly aimed at undergraduate and postgraduate students. It's designed to spread awareness about financial markets, investor rights, and the role of market intermediaries, and also to empower our students and the knowledge they need to make informed decisions. So today we are privileged here to be joined today by our chief guest, Dr. Vineet Kumar Nair, Vice Chancellor, Symbiosis University of Applied Sciences, Mr. Kunj Bansal, General Manager, NISM, Dr. Ram Singh, and Dr. Ajit Tomar from Symbiosis University. Now I request our distinguished guests to please come up on stage for lighting of the lamp.
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापं सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तु ते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश्च गतिं स्वच्छां हि मे सदा शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं
So now I would like to welcome our General Manager NISM, Mr. Kunj Bansal, to please come up on stage for the welcome address and formally inaugurate today's event.
Thank you, Rasmeet. Good morning, students. Welcome all of you. At the outset, let me welcome Professor Nair, Vice Chancellor, Symbiosis Universities, his colleagues from Symbiosis Universities, my own colleague from NISM and SEBI, and of course, most important, students, all of you, the faculty people, the coordinator who have come with you, and any friends, family who have come with you, and all other present dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor to stand here. So, Indore mein everybody is comfortable with Hindi? Sure, anybody not comfortable with Hindi, please raise your hand. Okay, thank you. मैं राजस्थान से हूँ, तो मेरा कंफर्ट है कि मैं हिंदी में आपसे बात करूं। एक बार फिर से आप सब लोगों का स्वागत है। NISM आप लोगों को मालूम होगा सेबी की सेटअप की हुई कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग इंस्टीट्यूट है और उसके बहुत सारे ऑब्जेक्टिव हैं। उसमें से एक ऑब्जेक्टिव है टू स्प्रेड द अवेयरनेस अबाउट फाइनेंशियल फील्ड। सो यस्टरडे वी सेलिब्रेटेड, हमने हमारा गणतंत्र दिवस मनाया या क्या मनाया? स्वतंत्रता दिवस, थैंक यू। तो आई एम हैप्पी कि आज की जनरेशन को ये डिफरेंस मालूम है। तो सो इन दैट कॉन्टेक्स्ट, व्हाट डज फाइनेंशियल इंडिपेंडेंस मीन फॉर यू? Anybody, very quickly? I mean, of course, there's not much time to do a Q&A session. So although at the core, I am not an academician, but investor education is something which is really close to my heart. And आप लोग मुझे माइक पकड़ा दो कि तो I can go on talking about investor education and all that. Anyway, I will answer on your behalf. So one simple definition of financial independence could be, आप लोग सब पढ़ रहे हो, ऑफ कोर्स इंडिया में हम लोग जानते हैं हम 140 करोड़ पॉपुलेशन है, तो काफ़ी कंपटीशन है, टफ है, उसमें कुछ कमी बची थी, तो अभी AI आ गया है हम लोगों की जॉब लेने। But at the core, first level of financial independence means that we study well and we get a reasonably decent earning opportunity, employment opportunity. It could be a job, it could be these days बहुत सारे लोग entrepreneurship में जा रहे हैं, बहुत सारे लोग startup में जा रहे हैं, which is a very good thing. So that's first level of financial independence. But more importantly, and that is what you will learn over the course of the whole day. I am sure आप लोग सब initial level का कुछ आप में से quiz दिया होगा और आज सुबह proctored quiz आया है. उसके बाद जब आपके पास सैलरी या मंथली अर्निंग आना शुरू हो जाती है आपकी बिजनेस से या तो हाउ डू यू ऑप्टिमाइज द यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ दैट मनी. हमेशा लगेगा कि नहीं कितने भी पैसे आ जाएं कम पड़े, हमारे पास बचाने के लिए कुछ नहीं है. उसका कारण होता है कि हम इनकम आती है पहले खर्चे कर देते हैं एंड देन देखते हैं कि सेविंग्स के लिए कुछ नहीं है. वो एकदम उल्टी इक्वेशन है. जो मैथ्स के स्टूडेंट हैं अगर मैं उसको इक्वेशन को चेंज करूं तो इनकम आ गई, पहले आप एक सर्टेन परसेंटेज ऑफ द मनी, इट कुड बी एज लो एज 5% टू स्टार्ट विद. जैसे जैसे आपकी अर्निंग कैपेबिलिटी बढ़ती है उसको आप बढ़ाइए 10, 15, 12, 20% करके एंड बचे हुए पैसे में से एक्सपेंडिचर करना है. As I said, we will always find the money being less with us, but that is where we have to modulate our lifestyle depending on the money that we are left surplus. So if we desire to eat 5 times pizza, we bring it down to 3 times. If we desire to see movie 3 times a month, we bring it down to once or twice. And of course, one can always raise the standard up, and that is what your saved money will also do. It will over a period of time help you increase that spending, increase your lifestyle. So I will stop here. As I said, the focus has to be quiz and we have not kept too much time for all these talks, which will anyway get covered indirectly in all these quiz rounds. So welcoming all of you once again, welcoming you Professor Nair and your colleagues from, and thank you very much. Of course, there will be vote of thanks formally later, but let me use this opportunity for allowing us to utilize this beautiful infrastructure that you all have created that has added to the whole beauty of this event. Thank you.
I request our chief guest, Professor Dr. Vineet Kumar Nair, Vice Chancellor, Symbiosis University of Applied Sciences, for the keynote address.
A warm good morning to all of you, and welcome to all the teams and the students and their parents who have come here to Symbiosis University of Applied Science for this National Literacy Quiz. Welcome to NISM, and thank you to Mr. Kunj Bansal for considering Symbiosis University Indore as a venue for this particular event. I would also like to congratulate our school of BFSI. We have got a school of BFSI, Banking, Financial and Services in Symbiosis, who is hosting this, and a special congratulatory note to Dr. Ajit Tomar, who has been coordinating with NISM to bring NISM Literacy Quiz to Symbiosis University. Now, this particular initiative, when I was like just thinking, and when this proposal came to us about hosting this venue, Symbiosis has been a partner to NISM in different places. So we are very fortunate. We felt that it is a natural and a logical extension of what other Symbiosis campuses are doing. Now, as far as financial literacy is concerned, I think Mr. Kunj has already put the note here. And there's a very good initiative. Why I should say is that now when we were also students, I mean, we were also sitting there at one point of time. I remember my days probably, I mean, I have an undergrad crowd here. So I'm talking about, say, 96 sort of, 94, 96. And we didn't have many initiatives like this. And I was just telling our team also, the NISM team, that probably when we also were doing our MBA program, there was 1 or 2 events which were being done at national level. Now, when you talk about financial literacy, I mean, I'm also a consultant to MeitY and Ministry of Information Technology, and we are writing some case studies on the Digital India initiatives of Government of India. So I myself am writing 2 cases. One is on Aadhaar, how Aadhaar has been a Digital India initiative, and second is again something related to your finance, that is Jeevan Praman. Jeevan Praman, I don't know whether if you know, is your digital life certificate for the pensioners. So I took this initiative 2 years back when I was in my earlier organization, that is Amrita School of Business. And Amrita, along with FMS Delhi, we are curating 21 cases on these initiatives. So there are a lot of financial initiatives also which are there. So when I was even the Jeevan Praman case, I've been writing since last 2 years, and we are trying to get it published in Harvard. So today morning also I was doing that iteration of Jeevan Praman, and I was just thinking, and when this call came that I have to speak to you, I was like just thinking, though we have Digital India initiatives, okay, you have your Aadhaar with you, you have your UPI apps. I don't think anybody of you will be carrying cash with you now. Okay, it's all Google Pay, isn't it? Google Pay or Beam. So we are also writing a case on Beam UPI app. Okay. So I was just seeing there are so much of digital initiatives that has happened. And what I understand is India accounts for nearly 43% of the digital payments in the world. But when you look into banking, I think still we are not reached to that 100% saturation level when you talk about banking penetration. But you look into the number of banks that have evolved over a period of time, starting from nationalized banks to scheduled banks to private banks. Now you've got small finance banks. But still we have not reached 100% of India's population when it comes to banking. And so what is happening is, when you talk about cash benefit transfer, CBT, okay, still it is not reaching the last mile. That is a big question mark for us. So there are a lot of Digital India initiatives, and to the younger crowd, Digital India initiatives is not just your Facebook and Instagram. It is about how it is your Digital India initiatives are being taken, and how it is, helping the poor, how it is helping the needy. How the government, your initiatives are reaching to the last mile. So in that also there is, we have not reached to the 100% saturation level. I was looking into Jeevan Praman. Jeevan Praman, again, there are many states in Kerala, states in India, and many districts where this Jeevan Praman penetration has not happened. So there is still when you say that usage of digital life certificates, or even there are a lot of duplications. So when you talk about Aadhaar, so I was talking to a lot of employees in the ministry. When your Aadhaar card is generated, okay, Aadhaar card is generated, what happens when you die? What is happening to these Aadhaar cards? And what happens is, similarly, when you talk about Jeevan Praman, when you are taking a certificate, you have a Jeevan, that pensioners have to go to the banks and show their face, okay, that they are alive to get their pensions. Okay, but there are still a lot of, internet penetration problems. There is the problems of cyber fraud. So there are a lot of those things which you also need to understand as students. So, hats off to NISM when they're planning this national literacy quiz. I think this is also creating some sort of awareness and buzz about financial literacy among the young population. And I was just reading an article today morning, just attending a quiz would not be enough to judge your financial literacy. I feel when you are representing so many institutions, I understand there are 57 plus institutions being represented here. I think it's your responsibility also, primary responsibility also, to go to villages, talk to people, and to improve their financial literacy also. Madhya Pradesh, when you see there are teams from Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, okay, don't get my name is deceptive, okay. When you say Vineet Kumar Nair, to ye to South Indian hoga, Kerala wala hai. Nahin. I was born and brought up in Madhya Pradesh. I was born and brought up in Ujjain. I really know when I talk about rural penetration. And when you talk about villages, when you compare the villages in Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, and we try to compare villages in Tamil Nadu, Kerala, where there is a lot of digital penetration and that last mile benefit of transfer is happening. So I was just reading an article in the morning where one of the universities, just a food for thought for everybody. A university, I will not name the university because it would not be good on my part to name that university, but it's not Amrita, okay. So forget about it. There's one university in South, which I think they have adopted a village, and they have ensured that there is 100% insurance penetration. So it means everybody in that village has got an insurance. Okay, and that is very important. You see the catastrophe that is happening right now because of climate change. You are seeing what is happening in Jammu Kashmir. You are seeing what is happening in Dehradun. One night, one cloudburst, everything is gone. How will the people get money? And can they depend on savings? No. Can they depend on investments? You need an insurance cover for that. So the banks and the financial institutions are also trying hard to bring in new innovative products. And I think you also need to understand what are those products and also work for the society. So on that note, I would like to congratulate NISM for this particular event. And I understand the finals of this are happening in November. Wishing all the students all the very best. It's not about winning and losing, it's about participation. So participate to your fullest. Symbiosis University Indore has a wonderful campus. So please go around, see the campus. Our team is here. I mean, though it is a holiday, but our team is there for you, the facilities team, the School of Banking and Finance, and including me, I stay in the campus. So I'm just one phone call away. If there's anything that you need from our side, we are more than happy to do it for you. So on that note, wishing you all the very best and wishing all the very best to NISM also. Thank you very much and have a nice day.
Thank you, sir. So I would request you to be on stage. I request Mr. Kunj Bansal, General Manager, NISM, to please come up on stage and felicitate by the Vice Chancellor. Thank you, sirs. Kunj, sir, I would request you to be on stage. The Symbiosis team wants to felicitate Kunj, sir. So just a second. Dr. Ajit Tomar, please can we have you on stage, and even Dr. Ram.